morning. We're leaving Chisinau, Moldova, and heading to Odessa, Ukraine today. It's about a 5-hour train ride, and our train leaves in about a half hour. You know it's a bad day when you say to your loved one, yeah, make sure we bring toilet paper on the train, just in case.
No money, routine, stale bread, cheap tea and beans, late night, no dreams, hot socks, dirty locks, no jeans. I know it's...
To say that we're having a bad morning is an understatement. We were supposed to make a train at 7:30. We missed the train. We're not on the train. We paid for the train 2 days ago. Because the public transportation here is so screwed up. When online, there's supposed to be 4 trolley buses to take you to the train station. Well, it turns out there's only 1, and it goes like this. Instead of going from here to here, down a straight road, it zigzags.
It does a joyride. It does a long joyride.
It does a long joyride to get to the train station. So we showed up actually right on time, and the train was already gone. So you could say we were late. You could kind of say we were late. So there's only 1 train per day. Yeah, exactly. So now we had to walk, and we ran about, I don't know, 2 blocks with our backpacks. Almost had 3 heart attacks. And now we're in a luxury minibus to go to Odessa, which is 5 hours by bus to go 100 miles. And it's supposed to be a bumpy road. It's not the chosen method to go at all. You're supposed to take the train because it's smoother. You cross the border, so it's supposed to be easier. Not to mention that I woke up with an upset stomach, which is part of the reason why we were running a little late. I woke up with an upset stomach 3 times. I'm glad you're laughing.
It's natural. It's part of travel. What the hell?
And so now we're really late. We're not late, but we had to pay twice to get to Odessa. Somebody's trying to get on the bus. And now Audrey wanted to go to the bathroom at the bus station before she gets on a 5-hour bus ride. And what happened?
You have to pay to use the toilet here, which always is a very big pet peeve of ours, that you have to pay to relieve yourself anywhere. So I go to try to use the toilet, and I'm glad I peeked into the door because it's filthy. It's the squat toilet where you have to do like these, which I'm not good at.
Eastern.
So they want me to pay to use their filthy squat toilet, and it's against my any kind of philosophy of life, so I said screw it, and now I have to hold my bathroom until the next available.
Stop. Yeah.
And who knows if we're even stopping.
At that point, you should just do a nature pee.
That's what
Nature
we've been
bathroom.
saying. It's like we've been enjoying going outside to the bathroom because it's more pleasurable than going in these filthy public toilets.
And free.
And free. And you get a view. So I'll probably get stomach cancer now for holding my bowel movement for hours.
So we were supposed to be on a nice train, but now we're on a bus because we missed the train. There's only 1 train per day. We're not happy about this.
Stale bread, cheap tea and beans, late night, no dreams, hot socks, dirty locks, no jeans. I know it sounds funny, honey, but I got no money.
Audrey, is this heavy? This is what just fell off from the ceiling on me.
It is heavy.
It's metal. It just fell at me from the ceiling. That's how much the van is shaking.
Like this.
We're making good timing though.
Let's just get it over with fast.
Rock and roll. Television, flat drink, wash up, fill up the sink. No care, no think, no soap, no hope.
No jobs, no money. Don't worry, be happy. We just made it into Odessa, Ukraine. We don't have a dime to our name. We can't really take money out of the ATM. We were hoping to find an exchange office, but we haven't came across one yet, or found one. So we're walking to a cafe by our apartment that we're renting because we really can't check in until 2, and right now it's 12:30. So that was about a 4-hour bus ride. It was okay in the beginning, but then it started getting real hot, right?
Always.
And the borders are always a pain in the ass to go across. They take way too long. So it took about 4 hours to go 100 miles, believe it or not. By car, by minibus.
But we beat the train.
But we did beat the train by a few minutes. So even though we left an hour and 10 minutes later by bus, we ended up getting down here quicker than the train. All I have to say is thank you to our bus driver, because he is the only guy who actually drives like he's got somewhere to go.
Like on a mission.
Like on a mission. Oh my God. We actually like broke 60 miles an hour a few times. So it was great. I was almost gonna tip him, but I have no money. Okay, we just got settled into an apartment here in Odessa, Ukraine, and we are actually heading to the grocery store right away. I need some kefir for my stomach. It's absolutely killing me. And I'm hoping that'll help a little bit. Kefir is like, you know, the bacterial yogurt. What do they call it? The yogurt full of the bacteria? Healthy gut? It usually helps.
I keep thinking of Activa.
Kind of like that, yeah. So we have to go get a few things because the grocery stores will probably close fairly early. It's Sunday. And then after that, hopefully we'll feel a little bit better and we can go down to the beach for a little bit. That's the plan.
See.
Yeah. Audrey, what do you recommend for milk?
Milk.
No soap, no hope, I sting. I know it might seem mean, but baby, I ain't gonna.
Audrey, I have a secret. How's your organic popsicle, Audrey?
Harry's yelling at me because he says I got an organic popsicle, but mine only costs like 2 cents more than his. It's not my fault. I got healthy and you got fat.
Your husband didn't have a popsicle. He had an adult ice cream.
This is adult ice cream.
Okay.
I'm so much better than you. I can do exactly what you can do.
Okay, we're on our way home from the grocery store, and it was actually kind of interesting because we met a man in there who was from, guess where? Madison, Wisconsin. And so he heard us speaking English and he asked where we were from. We said Chicago, of course, and so we started talking and he mentioned how he's also traveling. Went to where?
He was in China and he
Russia.
just came from Russia. So he was drawn to us because he said he hasn't spoke English in a while. So we got into talking and he's like, well, what are you doing out here in Ukraine? So we told him that we're backpacking and he said, that's great. And he just went on to say like, he's living out what him and his wife had set out to do before
she died.
Before she recently passed away.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
So we were just discussing on our way home that this is just another reminder that when you hear stories like this, gotta live now.
Exactly. You know, he mentioned that he doesn't speak the English. There's so few English-speaking people in Russia that he said at one point he was in a park and he was talking to birds.
He's like,
and he said he was pretty sure they were talking back to him, or at least understanding what he was saying.
So it just goes to show you that's just a little story that you'll hear, and then you're like,
huge reminder.
Gotta live life with no regrets.
Life is too short. You can't wait to do this stuff. You have to kind of just set a date and go for it.
Don't be scared.
And look at if we can do it, anybody can do it.
Exactly.
So my upset stomach is officially ruining the day. It led us to missing the train. It led us to taking a bus, even though we paid for a train. Then we had to pay for the bus. And it was so bumpy the whole entire time. And now, we didn't go to the beach because we just fell asleep. At least I don't know if you fell asleep.
I did.
For a little bit.
We're only on 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, and we thought we were going to sleep on the train. We were hoping to sleep on the train. It was, you know, it would have been a lot more smooth. And
there's no sleeping on that van.
There is no sleeping in that van. Oh my, unless you can fall asleep in like a high-powered massage chair, you are not falling asleep. So now, my stomach is just so screwed up, still, to this moment, literally. That I wanted to go to the beach, but I'm like, no, I don't trust it. After a few minutes of walking, I better have a toilet, otherwise.
Is the title of this vlog?
It's emergency. Is the title of the vlog?
Is the title of this vlog Harry's stomach?
Issues.
Harry's sad stomach.
I mean, and we don't even want to go out for. I don't even want to go out for dinner because it just does not sound appetizing. Also, we're gonna go run to the grocery store and pick something up, something light to close out the day here, and hopefully by tomorrow, after I put myself full of these cultured bacteria in the yogurt, right?
Yep.
All of these cultures. Hopefully, I have a healthy gut by tomorrow, and I'll feel better. Why is it so funny?
Because we sound like we're like 80 years old.
Well,
You know how old people like to talk about their ailments? That's all we do is talk about our ailments.
well, this one is real.
It is real. We're keeping it real here on BS Travel TV.
So tomorrow, it's not going to slow us down, no matter what. We're going to be better, and we're going to go exploring Odessa and go hit up definitely at least 1 or 2 beaches, because they're only about a 25-minute walk from here.
Just wear a diaper.
And then I'm going to have to wear a diaper. Yes, if you see me on the beach, I'll be the one in the big white fluffy diaper. Say hi. This is our big spinning video today.
I can't believe we just vlogged about bathrooming issues. But, shit happens.